Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Nichole Huff. She's an Assistant Extension Professor for Family Finance and Resource Management. Good morning, Nichole.
Good morning, Kristi.
Well, Nichole, today you are going to talk to us about how we can spend and stress less this holiday season. So, Nichole, let's first talk about what makes the holiday so stressful and how will 2020 be different?
Yeah, the holidays are stressful as much as we, welcome them as a season of peace and joy and celebration. They're often accompanied by stress, whether that's from spending or planning holiday celebrations or juggling, life and work and family demands. Or your budgets. Those are every year stresses during the holiday season. But 2020 has added stressors like we have never quite experienced. And so 2020 will, in some ways, it could simplify the holiday season. But in other ways, it could add added stress because our travel might be restricted. Our budgets have all been strained this year. And then we're not sure, who we'll be able to see, if we'll be able to see family or have those celebrations like years past. Stress really just comes from unmet expectations. And so with the holiday season in particular, the closer we can get our reality to our expectations, the less stress we will experience.
Things are going to look a little bit different this year, but we just have to remind ourselves that that is okay. Now, Nichole, how can we focus on spending less?
Yeah, well, again, this year in particular, if we're ever going to have a simple Christmas, it's this year. And the more simple we can make our holiday celebrations, the more money that we can save. And so if your budget has been strained, just simply communicate. It's okay to say, hey, I need to scale back. And you'll probably find that when you do, your loved one will say, oh, good, me too, me too. There are a few ways that we can spend less, and that helps us stress less too. And so one of those is, again, communicating and knowing that it is okay to scale back. Another is to create a holiday budget. And so to really sit down and plan out how much do I have to spend, to remember that we should never go into debt for a gift or a celebration or travel or anything that we can't afford. It's just not worth it. And people will understand. And, doing things at home like popcorn garland or, stringing cranberries or making homemade ornaments. Those are all really, really inexpensive ways that we can have fun and make memories and still decorate, but without breaking the bank. Another way is to identify our spending leaks. And this becomes especially important during the holiday season. Now, spending leaks are those little drips in our budget, like on coffee purchases or going out to eat or running into stores and making those impulse buys. They're the subscription services that we don't use or very small purchases that add up over time. And so during the holidays especially, if we can plug those leaks, we can take that money that we save and we can put it towards that holiday budget that we've just created. And when we spend less, we do stress less. And the important thing this holiday season is to have fun, to be intentional about having fun, to look for ways to just embrace the changes of the year and to make new memories that you can look back in years past and laugh about how we all got through 2020.
Nichole, you are so right. And these have been such good reminders for me, and I'm sure everyone watching. So thank you for being with us today, Nichole. If you are watching and would like any information on holiday shopping this season, be sure to contact your local extension office.